Time to refresh yourself and visit our snack bar. Got a yen for hot popcorn? Your favorite soft drinks are sparkling cold. The juicy Frank sizzling hot. There's delicious coffee, freshly brewed, and all kinds of ice cream and candy to tempt you. Showtime will be announced loud and clear to get you back to your car in time. So stretch your legs. Come to the snack bar now. It's time to stretch and fetch. See what's cooking at our refreshment counter. You'll find your favorite foods and beverages, plus many new goodies to tempt your appetite and add to your evening's pleasure. Everything's the finest quality. So treat yourself now. Nine minutes to go to showtime. Popcorn, rich with hot melted butter. All kinds of candy. Sparkling soft drinks. Steaming hot coffee. Steamed or grilled hot dogs. Crispy hot fresh French fries. Minutes to go to showtime.
Yes, sir. May I help you?
I'd like 2 of those, please.
Hot dogs? Yes, sir.
And 3 of those, and 1 of those, and 5 bars of these, and a cup of that nice hot liquid.
Coffee. Coming right up.
Oh, and 2 bags of those peculiar white puffy material.
You mean our crunchy popcorn. Shall I wrap that for you, sir?
Oh, that's all right. My saucer's just outside.
They come from miles to enjoy our intermission.
Seven minutes to go to showtime. Hot popcorn just popped. Fresh roasted peanuts. How about a pizza? None better anywhere. Sizzling hamburgers grilled to your taste. We've a large assortment of freshly made sandwiches. Six minutes to go to showtime.
I'm sorry, sir. This is a private mountain.
But I only wanted it.
This mountain is reserved for patrons of drive-in theaters.
But
it's a supply depot for all sorts of good things, which people can get at the snack bar, like soft drinks, hot dogs, good hot coffee, candy bars of all kinds, delicious popcorn, and refreshing ice cream treats.
But I am a patron of this drive-in.
Well, why didn't you say so? Be our guest.
Minutes to go.
Ah, hello Soda gives the demonstration of my new invention, the Goodies Machine. Special for patrons of this drive-in, the machine turns out delicious hot doggies one after the other. And thirst-quenching sodas also. Gives popcorn of the most tasty kind, plain unbuttered. Candy too, crunchy and dandy. Steaming hot coffee and ice cream too. These goodies are at a snack bar just waiting for you.
Minutes to go to showtime.
As everyone knows, rainbows usually have a treasure at the end. Let's follow this one and see if we can find...
In the fixins of the delicious foods you'll find waiting to tempt your appetite at the snack bar. Extra special good hamburgers, wonderful donuts, ice cold thirst-quenching drinks. Pizza generously sliced, steaming hot fresh coffee, ice cream in many flavors.
It's showtime, folks. How you doing, Boobiana? Hope you're doing lovely. Hope your lovely self is doing lovely. Mouth-watering hot dogs, sparkling ice-cold soda. I need to change the intro. I really, really need to change the intro. We've been on it for so long for the same one. I'm like, we're finally at a point where I'm like, I need to change it. We need to rebuild it. I think it wants to be. Sorry, I'm just. Things are popping up. I am guilty. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, no, I want to do a new intro. It's still going to be the same theme of like the old 1950s drive-in. But I know everybody's probably bored of those ones there. My tassels. I got a new outfit today. I got new clothes. And I was like, I have to. I was excited. I've been waiting for them for ages. I got my Gloomy Bear hat. I got my Gloomy t-shirt. It's a gloomy. I don't know if people are aware, but I've like fallen into a rabbit hole of Sophie Powers. I love her music. I love her just whole shtick. I love her fashion. Mostly the fashion. The fashion's amazing. But she did a cross thing with Japanese promotion, with Gloomy Bear stuff. So I've got Gloomy Bear shirt, Gloomy Bear trousers. It looks like pajamas. It looks like it's all pajamas, but it's not. It is normal day-to-day wear. But I love it. So I had to buy it. I was like, oh, she's doing a fashion line? I have to get it. She did a bunch of different ones. She did in green and black as well. But I had to go pink, because pink's my color, if you can't tell. The eyeshadow and the nails. The pink is my pretty in pink. What is this? Is this gonna go? Is this gonna work? Hello? It's probably gonna be missized, isn't it? Why aren't you working? Okay, that worked. It's good enough. But how are you? I hope you're well. I know, appreciate the DMs. I know that you may have to run away. I really like the colors. That's my favorite thing. I like pink. I like pink a lot. Pink is my color. I think pink's cute. But yeah, I like the color scheme. I like her logo a lot. I couldn't tell. Not with the goggles and the thing. Hey, how you doing? House of Foxy Foxsters. Lovely to see you. Hope you're doing really, really well, Foxy. Always lovely to see you. I'm still not used to your name change, so apologies. It took me 2 seconds to be like, oh, that's right, it's Foxy. It's my BFF. No, but obviously, my lovely friend Foxy. Lovely to see you. Ooh, nice. What did you do for it? Movie, dinner? Go out to a show? I don't know. What did you do? I'll click continue in a little bit. It's going to go through the whole spiel of Foxy. For those looking don't know, Foxy is a lovely friend of the channel. Lovely lad. You do a little bit of streaming, as you pop on now and then. So if you want to give a follow, very wholesome member of the community. You and Beetle and people like that are like very wholesome people in the community. Went to a seafood restaurant, very nice. Sounds nice night out. I was wondering, like, do you go out for a walk? Do you go out for to a museum? You know, there's lots and lots of stuff you can do for a date night. But I'm glad you had a nice night. And lovely to see you here. So we're carrying on. You had one of the snow crabs, like the things that, like, I mean, they're not even that big. They're like that big, if not bigger. Oh, did you post some? I always like looking at food. Oh, I did. I think I did. My brain. I really, really apologize. I vaguely remember seeing it, and I think I was like half asleep when I saw it. That seems to ring a bell now. Where did I see that? I think you posted first, or somebody's posted first somewhere recently. I was like, I had to react to it, and I just couldn't. I'm too old. I'm too old and too dumb these days. But I do love. I think I've talked about it with you, Foxy. I think I've talked about it with a few other people. I do really like cooking, so I do like if you cook something, please do share it. I love seeing some cooking. I love a good, sexy meal. I think, yeah, I actually even remember talking about it with you, Foxy. We've had a discussion before of what is your, if you're cooking, what is your trick? What is your meal that you bring out? If you wanted to impress somebody, if you had, a date over, or your partner's parents, a sexy meal, we're dressed in a sexy bikini. It's a bit of shiny material bikini, one of them. Like what is your like, especially your long-term partner's parents are coming over, your parents who you haven't seen in a while coming. Oh, that's gonna tease me. But I love looking at food. Oh, where's my mouse not working? We're going to continue the game. So we're playing Dr. Decker, the Infectious Madness of Dr. Decker. There is a sequel. Also note that the creator of the game may be lurking in chat. So hi. Appreciate you dropping in. I know the creator is now following the channel. So love your work, love your games. We've been playing Shapeshifting Detective. We're now playing this. Then we're playing Dark Knights with Poe Monroe shortly, and ultimately we've been playing Murderous Muses in the future, and hopefully Dr. Decker 2 when it comes out. So, hi. This is a murder mystery game where we are working as a psychologist. We've got to figure out who murdered the titular Dr. Decker by asking a series of questions and finding out information discerning fact from fiction. And it's all in real life video.
At midnight each day.
On Valentine's night.
Time as you know it freezes.
20 minutes past 10.
Keep up, Doctor.
Thinks we're going to smother her in
We're getting a...
I'm a grave digger.
Oh!
I was at home.
David is my husband.
It's finally here!
Stabbed him with a stapler.
Nothing changed.
It's finally here!
When I'm dancing.
You get this day over and over.
Hilda.
I blackout.
Hush. We're going through all the stuff. We've got so much noise going on. It's all exciting. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for the raid, TJ G66. The 66 of the TJs. Thank you very much. We're playing Dr. Decker. We literally just kicked into it. We're on day 3. We still don't know who killed the fabulous and infamous and mad Dr. Decker. Yeah, I mean, this could be the creator of the game. But we'll give you a shout out. Thanks for the raid. My name is Obscurity. I play a bunch of random indie games, as well as watch a bunch of random absolute bollocks. If you like watching Ghost Adventures, this is the place for you. If you like watching travel videos, this is the place for you. If you want to watch some anime, this is the place for you. And if you like silly, weird, random FMV games and other indie games, this is the place for you. But thank you very much for the raid. Appreciate if you need to raid, run, go get some food, get a drink, go to the toilet, have a shower, have a nap, whatever you need to do. Appreciate you all, and have a lovely day, evening, afternoon, night. And we'll kick off into the game. But we'll give our friend here, TJ, a shout out, because why the heck not? They graced us with their presence. I can't type today. I'm all thumbs. Streaming Mastermind? Streaming a Marvel's Spider-Man remastered. Love that game. love the game. I've been wanting to replay it again. I've replayed through Spider-Man 2 recently. By recently, I mean within the last 6 months. But goddamn, Spider-Man's a good game. It is a beautiful game. I mean, literally, like, it's a gorgeous, gorgeous game. But also just super fun, like super, super smooth playing. Playing for the first time? How far are you through it? What do you find thinking of it so far? So we've got a few people to talk to. We've got Professor Warwick. We've got Jaya, as usual. Bryce, Claire. We've got on screen at the moment. Elin, Mary, Anna, and Nathan. So we've got a usual... I think our suspects is this group here. The demons have just got involved. It's all kicking off. So you mean you've just met them, or are they like at the point where they've set up stations around the city and all that? I think this is a core group of suspects here. Elin and Mary Anna are clear because I think they've done them. Who said they saw Nathan? Bryce and Nathan are clear, I think. Or just Bryce. So it's going to be Jaya, Mariana, or Claire. Oh, sorry, Jay or Claire, I believe. Maybe Nathan. We're missing somebody off this list. We're missing the blonde girl. The artiste. Doing a catch-up? Nice. Yes, I really want to replay the game again. I replayed it through Spider-Man 2, which is phenomenal if you haven't played that. I love games like that just control perfectly. Like, you never really get mad at the game. Like, if you die in it, it's usually going to be your fault. Oh, go on. What's your exciting news? Also, just for context for the game, we are a psychologist. We're interviewing these patients. We can type in questions. Go get ready. Absolutely lovely to see you, Boobiana. Feel free to drop in anytime. Lovely to see you, though. I know you got stuff to do, but appreciate you spending even 20 minutes with me, 15 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever it is. Lovely to see you. And also, lovely to see you too, TJG. Have a lovely night, evening, morning, whatever time of the world it is for you. Kiss. Moving back to Vancouver. I love Vancouver. I've been there a couple times. Very, very cool city. Very, very pretty city. I want to spend more time there. I think I've talked about it before, but if I haven't, the only time I spent a proper like chunk of time there was when I was really ill. So I just didn't get to digest it and enjoy it as much as I really wanted to, because it looks like a fun place. Like, it really does. So Vancouver's definitely a place I want to see again, definitely want to go to again and experience it properly. I've been meaning to post videos of it, like, because it's sort of done that whole thing where it spits out your memories, like, remember this? And my video of the clock from Steamtown, Steam Street, whatever the fuck it's called. The Steam Clock. I've got the video of that. It sort of popped up on my memories again. Yeah, let's ask Claire how she is. How are you?
I've been to the lake house regularly, keeping an eye on David.
Mm-hmm.
I saw the girl again, the one I told you about.
Yes, I remember. You said hi to
She
her.
was playing outside.
Right. Nice. Enjoy your time in Vancouver. Are you moving for good reasons? Are you moving bad reasons? You said it's exciting news. Is it for a new job? Have you bought a house? How was the girl?
I don't know what you're after.
Did you talk to her?
I'm afraid I don't know.
Damn it, I don't know what I meant to ask. Sorry, 2 seconds. The arrest report says Claire killed David. Oh, we haven't read the arrest report. To be moving for good reasons. Look after. Well, that's good. Glad, happy for you. Hopefully the move goes all smoothly. I know moving is at the best of times awful. Like it just sucks. So hopefully it goes all smooth for you. Oh, I wonder. So this is in our notes. The arrest report says Claire killed David. I've analyzed some things to ask her about. I wonder if Bryce buried David. What happened with Ben? I don't remember who Ben is. Ask patients about the paper spike. Too much to do today. So we want to ask about the neighbor, the steak knife, blood, husband, murder.
That's what it says. I can see you're confused. The police say that David is dead.
Yeah.
Fatally wounded when I stabbed him. The coroner says that David is dead.
Yes.
Everyone says that David is dead. There was
But
even
you
a
say.
funeral. But I know. He's alive.
Alive?
You tell me. What could possibly explain that?
He's a ghost. We need Zach Baggins here right now. Moved away at 18, so did I. I moved away at 18. Moved up north, 9 hours drive away. Was just like, yep, I'm 18 now. I can. Well, it was literally just the fact that somebody said, hey, I have a spare bedroom. Do you want to move in? I was like, yeah, shit, yeah. Like, I'm on my way. Don't hold anything back. I'm driving up. So yeah, I moved out at 18 just literally because I had the offer. But I did admittedly come crawling back with my tail between my legs when stuff didn't work out, and now I'm in my own place again. In terms of much more my own place, it's I own it. I own this place. I can do whatever I want with it. Within reason. Blood. We wanted to ask about blood.
It's a messy business, stabbing someone. You'd imagine that it would be like slicing into a pie with all the filling just slowly oozing
Whoa,
out. But
that's a bit
it's so much
morbid.
more dramatic, like popping a cork of a bottle of champagne. Blood sprayed everywhere.
Nice. Neighbor.
My neighbors seem far more interested in my business than they are their own. The lake house only has one
So
house
nosy.
opposite, and it was on sale for some time. I suppose I should have bought it.
Bought it?
That's not relevant here.
What else did we miss? We have the neighbor, blood. We have steak knife. We need to do. We haven't. Did we ask? I think we asked dead, and husband. We haven't asked.
I don't know, Doctor.
How is your husband?
I'm getting tired.
Oh, God damn it! This game. See, we've talked about this before. I love this game. I love the concept of it. I love the whole sort of thing of needing like deduce information, pull like what's going to be relevant out of each conversation. It is annoying where I suspect we've had to ask something. It's like, what's wrong with your husband or something like that, rather than how is your husband. That annoys me. That real nitpicky little bit, because that happens quite often. Not saying it's that case there, but we do get that quite often. Oh, why aren't we typing? We need to ask about the steak knife.
The steak knife was the closest, sharpest weapon I could lay my hands on.
Fair enough then. Oh,
I didn't really have much time to think
I remember.
about it.
We need to ask about, what was it? The paper spike.
It sounds to me as if Dr. Decker's murder was a spur of the moment thing.
Ooh,
If you were planning to kill someone, you'd bring a weapon with you, wouldn't you? I imagine
True.
that the paper spike made a very good weapon, though.
I think it was her.
Quite menacing, glinting in the moonlight.
I think it was her. Yeah, didn't Claire always have her sessions with Dr. Dick in the morning? Why would she say moonlight?
So quick to jump to conclusion, Doctor. Obviously, I meant sunlight.
Obviously. Slip of the tongue. When we played this game, God, like 4 or 5 years ago now, on stream. So it's been a long time. Long time since we played this. But when we played the first time, it was Jaya that was killer. I'm leaning towards it's being Claire this time. As I say, I think I don't know what this is. I wonder if there's a bug here. Because we've got that mark there. Like, is it the shine of the pot? It looks like it's an exclamation mark. And the fact that it's over the top of these, yeah, it's definitely a bug. I've forgotten what we need to ask her. We're gonna ask for a hint.
David wanted to have a talk about our relationship. Not something any married person wants to hear. He said he'd been with Iris for about a year and that he loved her.
Oh.
He said he didn't love me anymore.
I remember that.
Lie. You don't just fall out of love with somebody.
He was having an affair with her
I reacted
optometrist.
quickly. I grabbed the nearest weapon I could find, which happened to be the steak knife, and stabbed him with it. There was so much blood. I instantly regretted it. So, I fixed him.
Fixed him?
It was about a week later.
Okay. How?
I brought David back to life. Not with voodoo. Not
No,
with
no, of
virginal
course not.
sacrifice.
No.
I just willed it to happen, and it did. Dr. Decker
Right.
told me it was possible. But only if you're not buried. He says once you're in the ground, there's no coming back. But
Yeah, it's the old saying.
until then,
Once you're in the ground, there's
chance
no
of
coming back.
resurrection.
You're a bit crazy. Bryce. Bryce is the human. Did you bury what's her husband's name? David.
I'm actually a classically trained pallbearer. There are a lot of health and safety considerations. Not everybody can do it. Well, properly at least. Occasionally I step in if the funeral director is short-shouldered. I do remember her face.
Claire's
She
face?
wasn't upset in the usual way. She seemed agitated. Her husband must have been a giant. The coffin was so heavy.
So there was something in the
remember
coffin.
His aft port side sprained his ankle. That and he wasn't lifting correctly.
So we remember him talking before about Decker's coffin, and that he believes Decker's still alive because Decker's coffin wasn't heavy enough. He said there's definitely something in it, just probably not a body. So he would know. Feels like David was probably, in fact, buried there. We're going to finish off Claire a little bit.
Yes, resurrection. But now that
Resurrection.
I've seen the results, I don't think there's anything holy about it. I think reanimation is more an accurate term.
Like the
Like-
movie?
I'm an evil necromancer raising things from the dead.
Like the movie Reanimator? I legit do not know what to say to that. I'm sorry. We got things
Yes, resurrection. But now that I've seen the results, I don't think there's anything
Results,
holy about
obviously.
it. I think reanimation is more an accurate term.
results.
Like-
Oh,
I'm an evil necromancer, raising things from the dead.
it says evil. I thought it was like she's like evil or something. Results.
I think his brain was already decaying during the week that he was dead.
Oh,
Important bits. So when I brought him back to life, I didn't heal him completely.
the brain was still foggy.
Just gave him life in the state he was in. I mean, he's hunting and killing things and trying
What
to roast
things?
them on fires he can only light with matches, but that's about it. He's your
What's he
basic
killing?
Neanderthal. So I have a problem.
Problem?
I'm being charged with murder because the police don't know he's still alive, and I can't
Fair
get
enough.
David to vouch for me for obvious reasons.
Yeah,
I think it
obvious.
would raise quite a few more questions than answers, which is why I'm hoping that you'd be able to help me.
Help? What kind of help do you need?
I don't know anything about that.
Help you?
Try asking me something I might know.
And that's basically the question. What help do you need?
Sorry.
See, this is where it's annoying. That's what help do you need? Help you? How can I help you?
Considering the circumstances, I'd be grateful if you could see your way to declaring me temporarily insane at the time of the murder, to lessen my sentence. Because I'm not a killer. But I can't prove otherwise. You don't still think I'm a killer, do you, Doctor?
I'm trying to figure out. So that's not necessarily how an insanity plea works. The insanity is more not knowing the difference between guilty and not guilty. So more specifically, that she would somehow think that stabbing David wouldn't do anything. He'd be fine. Like, she genuinely believes, like, oh yeah, if I stabbed him in the heart, cotton candy would spring out of him, and we'd all eat it together. That's more where sanity plea lies, where it more feels like she knew what she did. Unless she's saying, more specifically, I knew he would die, but I knew I could bring him back to life, and no harm would be done. That's probably a bit in line with it. So, no. We are going to say we think she's a killer. I think you're a killer.
Think, Doctor, think. Use your brain. Or your notes if you have to.
So there's... Oh, part-timer. No, you're not a killer. Yes, you're a killer.
He's buried at Henley Church.
Yes, we
You
know.
can go see for yourself. There's
We've
even a
asked for us.
headstone. One of your other patients was a pallbearer. I never forget her face. You should ask him.
We asked him. He said the coffin was full. He said the coffin was full.
I'm getting tired of...
I don't know if you can actually call her out on that at all.
At worst, it's manslaughter. I didn't mean to kill him. I just stabbed him a bit. And although he was dead,
Just
for a
stab him
week,
a
I
little
brought him back
bit.
to life. Does this mean you won't help me? Was I temporarily insane?
No. Again, you knew what you were doing.
I'm going to pretend that I didn't hear that.
Okay,
Let's have
fair
a
enough.
few more sessions before you seal our fates. Or is it that you want something else? Like Dr. Decker did.
Oh. What did Decker want?
Dr. Decker teased me mercilessly about my electability. He didn't believe I'd reanimated David. Once, he presented me with a dead mouse and commanded me to give it life again.
And did you?
I didn't, of course. It's not something I'd throw around lightly. He changed his mind about me eventually. and then he mentioned the girl.
The girl?
That's not relevant here.
What girl?
I'm afraid I don't know.
Well, Wes changed his mind?
Dr. Decker asked if I could prove David wasn't dead, so I took him to the lake house.
Ah.
He saw that I was telling the truth. I can take you to see him too, if you like.
Yes.
Would you like to see David, Doctor?
I would like to see David.
Very well. In our next session.
Alright, can't wait. We need to ask about... What was it? I think I need to get a new vape. Because this one's just like burning my lungs at this point. Oh, the girl. Yeah, what girl did take a
He
mission?
told me he'd locked up a girl in the basement of his house. Just for
Weird.
me, and he asked me to reanimate her.
So she was
It was
dead?
Iris. I said I
Oh.
couldn't reanimate something that wasn't dead, and he said that wouldn't be a problem. So I agreed. I just played
Oh.
along. I was hoping it wasn't real. I assumed it wasn't real. But he was offering me what I wanted. A temporary insanity diagnosis.
Oh, we got another note. Claire says the girl in the basement was Iris, which is the person David had an affair with.
It didn't happen.
Oh,
Dr. Decker called me from his house to cancel. He was furious.
why did he
He said
cancel?
that Iris had escaped, and he blamed me for it. He said that I must have set her free after he told me about her.
Did you?
I knew it was all lies anyways. He was obviously titillating himself by reprimanding me. He knew I'd never want to speak to Iris again, so I couldn't prove it either way.
Where are we? We still haven't turned her orange yet? Gosh, I thought we would have done that by now.
It makes for interesting reading, doesn't it?
It does.
I can tell you're dying to ask me about it. Fire away.
We already have.
Bryce was a pallbearer for David.
We already asked him about that too.
He's also a gravedigger, I believe.
Uh-huh. That's his full-time job.
Smuggling a body out of a funeral can be difficult.
Oh.
Unless you pay the right people.
And now she is orange. We've asked all the questions.
Nobody gave me the memo that Claire was telling everybody about our arrangement.
Just me.
Sometimes a few slip out the back for student use too. These things happen in all cemeteries. It's best not to broadcast it.
Yeah. So you've been selling bodies, eh? I should tell Bryce that Claire says he's been smuggling bodies. Well, we just did.
Dr. Decker frequently used that paper spike on his desk as an example. I'm sure he did it with the other patients too.
I can't remember who said they
He'd
saw.
make me
Oh,
look
yeah,
at
it was, no, it was
touch the
the.
point to see how sharp it was. He'd tell me that because I think it's sharp,
Was the
it
art
could hurt
student?
me. But if I thought it was nothing, it could pass right through my hand.
Did you try it?
I don't know.
How are you?
Hello, Doctor.
Hi.
I've been thinking about our last session.
Right. What have you been thinking
I
about?
just wanted you to know that I'm not a bad person. I know
Okay.
taking naked photographs is wrong.
Yeah.
But you don't know what it's like until you face the same temptation. I'm assuming you don't know what it's like. Do you have an extra hour, Doctor?
Ooh. Do we tell him that we have an extra hour too? Just to sort of, yes, I have an extra.
You're playing games with me, Doctor. I was going to tell you what I know about the murder weapon, but now, well, now you just have to go without.
Damn it!
I don't know who it is.
It's me.
My initial thought was that it was you. That I told you about my affliction and somehow you'd got it too.
Yeah, I just told you I got
Now I
it.
think maybe it's the military or some organization that wants to use the hour themselves. Maybe it's Dr. Decker risen from the dead.
Could be.
I need to talk to you about him.
Alright, tell me about Decker.
I spied on Dr. Decker not long before he was murdered.
Yeah, and what did you see?
I'm not sure I should tell you what I saw.
And you should do it.
In his basement.
Oh, hit the girl. Was in the basement.
I'd been feeling uneasy with Dr. Decker for some time.
He did kidnap Iris.
I mentioned how he'd changed before. So I began spying on him at home.
You
One
sneaky
night, the basement door was open.
bugger.
And Decker was returning upstairs. I skipped past him. And there she was. A girl. It was difficult to tell. It was dark. And she was chained.
What did you do?
That means nothing to me.
Girl?
I don't know what you're getting at.
What did you do with the girl?
In simple terms, I've got nothing to say.
I don't know. Again, I don't know what the question is. Yeah, what did you do with the we had to be specific. The chained girl.
I removed the chains, dressed her, and sat her in the police station. There's no evidence, though. No evidence of what he'd done.
Should have taken a photo.
She was free. I saved her. I'm not evil. I destroyed evil.
Yeah, you did. Good work.
Whatever it is that's following me, it doesn't want to catch me yet. If I move towards it, it runs away. And when I follow it past temptations.
Like?
A bar brawl, an open till, an open bedroom window. Like it's testing me.
That does sound like something Decker would do. Ooh, we got another note. It's Megan 2.0. I'm actually looking forward to that. I thought Megan, the original one, was a bit... it was good, it was fun, but it wasn't brilliant. But the trailer for Megan 2 is like got me really hyped. So yeah, he took the girl from the basement to the police. I still got stuff to ask him. I don't like any of those questions. Let's focus on somebody else for a while. Let's see how Nathan is.
I burned the photos of Hannah. It didn't work.
Ah.
I suppose because the loss was superficial. The next thing.
Because you had
I burned was
saved
the rocking
ones.
chair. That worked. I've been getting rid of her stuff ever since. There was a day when I attacked a Salvation Army bin, but I gave in.
So the story for this is all these people obviously are seeing a psychologist for a reason. Jaya is the assistant. She hasn't really said anything that's wrong with her. She's just grieving because her boss was killed, I guess. Bryce is the one who just was talking before, who has every midnight time freezes for him for an hour and then it restarts again. So 12 o'clock hits. An hour later, it's 12 o'clock again. Claire, obviously we just saw, murdered her husband, thinks she brought him back from the dead. Elin apparently can shapeshift. Mariana wakes up naked every night at the beach, and Nathan repeats the same day over and over and over again, unless he does something drastic. And in this case, we asked him to be like, oh, burn the photos of your dead girlfriend. And he did, and it didn't work.
I didn't notice Dr. Decker had a paper spike. I haven't really seen more than a foot in front of me since Hannah died.
Okay.
I accidentally put Hannah's diary into a Salvation Army donation bin.
Oh.
They're like huge post boxes with a circular tray that makes sure things spill to the bottom.
So why did you put it in there?
I tried to get in to get it back, but I gave up.
Okay. Yeah, what was it in the diary?
2 weeks of Hannah's diary a while ago. I must have accidentally dropped in some clothes for the Salvation Army bin. It's funny, because I wasn't going to read it. She said she'd fallen out of love with me. She was
Oh.
going to break off the engagement. That she didn't love me anymore.
Ariana is a werewolf mermaid. Or Mariana is a werewolf mermaid. We're made. I think you've cracked the case there, Riri. That's why she wakes up naked, everything at the beach, because she is a mermaid. Mystery solved. Game done. I can't even remember. Like, I remember the whole thing with. I don't think the game ever explicitly says one way or the other. Like, with, like, Elin said, like, her husband's back from the dead. Oh, not Elin, sorry, Claire says her husband's back from the dead. I don't think the game ever specifically goes, he is, or no, he's not. You sort of got to have your own belief with it. And same with our friend Nathan here. It's like, is he repeating the same day over and over again? Don't know. Never gonna know. But lovely to see you, Riri. Hope you're doing well.
I've told you all I know about Dr. Decker. He started out good, then turned a bit crazy towards the end. When you start giving people more problems as a therapist, that's a bit crazy.
That is. Everybody said the same about Decker. He started off good and went mad. Hence the name of the game, I suppose.
I started out with depression. Now I seem to repeat days.
Yeah.
Even if you don't believe the repeat days, then I clearly have extra mental health problems that he's given me.
True. That's fair. What do you regret?
I regretted that I mourned for Hannah so long. I regret the grief.
I
regret
fair.
all the days I slept through because of it. Had I known she didn't
Just
love
woke
me
up?
anymore,
Well, good
things
morning.
would have been different. I'm a bit angry now. If I had that day over again, I may just still pull out in front of the driver.
Ooh. Dark.
I've got nothing to...
I don't know. I don't know how we word the question there.
Can we maybe not talk about Hannah anymore? And thanks for the dating advice, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Have you met someone?
You've asked me that already. No. Wait, maybe that was yesterday. I don't know, anyway.
I think that's the fake, the one where he doesn't understand the question, or the game doesn't understand the question. I do like that, though. As I say, he repeats days, and he's like, oh. Yeah, did you follow my dating advice?
Dating website.
Oh, nice.
It's a bit easy, to be honest. If I message something they don't like, I change it when the day replays.
Yeah, you just repeat the day.
It's not very honest.
Have you had any dates? You've had a date? Oh, gosh. You said you just woke up. I need to go to sleep. I was hoping this would be really, really quick, in all honesty.
If I'm being honest, I'd probably rather ask out one of the patients I've seen here. The friendly redhead.
Oh, Mariana.
I'm not trying to hide anything. I just don't know.
You should ask her out. Ask her out.
No, sorry.
Why not?
I've told you all I know about Dr. Decker.
It's
Started
repeating
out
it.
Good, then turned a
Oh,
bit
so we want to know about the
towards end.
crazy.
When you start giving people more problems as the
We've already asked them about the
therapist,
problems.
that's
We
when
know
you're crazy.
that.
I think they possibly curse other people. A bit like they
Cursed.
cursed me. Sometimes you could see he was bursting to tell me about it, but he couldn't. He was ecstatic with power.
Power?
That doesn't mean anything to me.
I don't know. Oh, curse.
Ah, the curse. Or remembered. I was hoping you'd forget.
Yeah, it's
It's going to sound crazy.
just hit 12 a.m.
I
here.
said I would never be able to move forward until I came to terms with my grief. And so from this point on, I start to relive the same day over and over again.
I was
So
gonna
I
say,
made something of it. I believed him.
so yeah, he's made you think. The days and days and days.
I didn't want to believe him. I remember I said, you can't just say things and they happen. He laughed and laughed. I think he was going mad. He said he'd give me a demonstration.
Ooh, demonstration? Demonstration?
He held his hand outstretched
Is
and told me
this...
to look at the flame.
Okay.
There was no flame. And then there was. He was holding a flame in his hand that had come out
Oh
of
my
nowhere.
god, that's great special effects.
And he tried to hypnotize me to make me forget it.
But did you? Flame?
I didn't forget seeing the flame. He wanted me to forget it all, but I didn't. For whatever reason, he couldn't undo what he'd done.
Because your day repeated?
scared.
I don't know.
I pretended like the hypnosis had worked.
That fooled him. Yeah.
I was scared what Dr. Decker would do to me if he found out I still knew. So I had to play along.
To be fair, that was the question I was just going to ask.
Pretend I hadn't seen what he'd done. It was awful, because I was suffering through the same days over and over again. But I couldn't talk to him about it. Because he'd know.
That he knows that you knew, that he knows that you know.
He'd become bored of me. So I got much of my insight from calls or messages he'd take during our sessions. I
Oh,
think because he hypnotized me, he didn't want to play with me anymore. So I got basic therapist.
boring. Calls?
Sorry, George.
What calls did he do?
He told me lots of people get depression. To become more active, see more people.
Good
And
advice.
although he wouldn't always be there to listen, Jaya would be.
What's your relationship with Jaya then?
Yeah, I talked to her quite a lot. I'm not sure how many days of that she'd remember. She seemed to care, which is more I can say for Decker.
Seem to get that impression as well. And yeah, we're actually done with Nathan now. Ever since he talked to Jaya a lot, should ask her. Bryce says he took the Gil and Decker's car. Decker's place, the Gil and Decker's basement to the police station. I wonder if, can we mention that to Claire? Yeah, we did actually want to ask about the girl.
I didn't speak to her this time. Something about her made me
Did you
feel
speak to her?
uneasy. I just watched her from the bedroom window.
That's
She'd caught a fish.
a bit weird.
She was holding it in her hands.
Anything else?
I wasn't close enough to see, but for all intents and purposes, it looked as if the fish bit her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I caught a fish alive.
Yeah, carry on. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then you let it go again. Is David
Since I brought him back,
not
I found
human?
there was something different about him.
Is he a
Something not
zombie?
quite
A
right.
Zumbini?
I think it's his
A
brain.
Zomboozle?
But how ludicrous that you can
Zamboni?
back in the first place. It's like that book, Pet Cemetery. Funnily enough, he does smell of earth, but that's because he spends most of his time out hunting.
What does he hunt?
Try asking me something I might know.
Damn it. I want to know what he hunts.
How astute, Doctor. Yes, I did say I hadn't seen Dr. Decker outside of our sessions. That wasn't a lie. Our trip to the lake house was made during a session.
That still is quite a... I don't think we've got anything else to ask. Do we have anything to ask her about Bryce? No, we've already asked about Bryce. Bugger. Bugger. I think we should still finish Bryce off, though.
I looked in.
Yeah?
Watching other people is somehow built into our genes, Doctor. There was an old woman in bed. I went inside.
Right.
Her bed covers were smoking. I think she'd fallen asleep holding a cigarette. I took the covers and put them in the bath. She'd have died otherwise.
So she woke up cold.
I didn't take any pictures.
She was probably nice and warm until you came along. Barbara?
I split the brawl up.
Okay.
I did nothing. I'm not stealing anymore.
And that's very noble of you. You just break into people's houses.
I'm surprised I haven't been approached earlier. I mean, my skills in the military. Special ops would be a breeze, wouldn't it? Waltz in past everyone during the midnight hour. Get whatever you want and return to friendly soil. It also makes
you would have to do it all in an hour.
Of that, and that they want to get rid of me in case I tell anyone else. Would you do something for me if they get me?
What do you want me to do? Do you want me to do?
Don't know.
A silly ass game. We'll say yes, we'll do something
Would
weird.
you tell Jessica I love her? She didn't really know me that well, but...
Yeah, that's love.
I did love her. And also, there's a hard drive in the bottom drawer of the next cabinet. Please destroy it. Please, don't look at it.
What's on the hard drive?
There's a hard drive with all the pictures I've ever taken.
Yeah, I figured.
The one in the bottom drawer of my drinks cabinet. Don't let Jessica see it.
Naughty boy.
Common or garden rocks. It's actually quite handy sometimes having an archaeological dig going on next door.
True.
Although I'd rather there wasn't.
I think that's an obvious answer, though. It's just gonna be rocks.
I find using nautical terms to describe the position of pallbearers fitting. Plus, most of them have 3 sheets to the wind. You know.
Aren't you supposed to have pets?
Don't need them.
That's why they call me.
Don't they? All abs. How you doing, Assad? We'll be playing those games shortly. Not like shortly, but like some point in the near future. Because Sammy said she won't be. So I'm stepping in, toots. Riri coming in for the first. Congrats on being first, Riri. I still haven't done that. I just haven't had any time to like sit down and do everything I need to do with streaming. I think it was hopefully gonna be last weekend. I think realistically, And just for being open and transparent, it's probably not going to happen until my job's over. And I just have all this free time. I'm just going to be like, cool. Do everything I need to do with the streaming shit. Get it all done at once. Rather than just like tepidly do it. Because yeah, I need to cull pretty much all of the point redemptions. There's way, way too many of them. I think I took the piss a bit with the point redemptions. I'm looking at them and like, you know, wish my radio work should go. Good luck should go. I was looking at which ones should go. Good luck maybe stay. Airplane goes. Shrogdor goes. ATST goes. Gentle Ben will go. Fruity Bars will go.
I clapped when I saw Darth Vader.
Just redeeming everything.
ATSTs.
Like most of them are gonna go.
ATSTs. ATSTs.
ATSTs. ATSTs.
ATSTs.
Just ones I say. Why? I don't know why the other ones that played. Wish my radio work didn't play. And is Fruity Bars gonna play? Nope. Either way, I'm going to get rid of them. They are going to still exist. They'll just be like bits rather than point redemptions. I think it just makes more sense for them to be bits rather than points. Just for logic's sake. Just for ease sake. Because having them in the point thing, one, that's too confusing. Like, other than yourself, basically, nobody knows what they do. So having them as a bit thing makes just more sense in my head. And then other than like ones that sort of work, like the good luck works as a joke of being like, oh, good luck, Chris. That at least works within the context of a stream. That ones don't. What were we needing to do with this guy? We're asking about Jessica.
Is a beautiful woman. I've not spied on her since.
Which ones are sound bites I stole from other people?
Her, Doctor. I
don't think I stole any of them actually.
Never
connected. The only one that was close to stealing was Gentle Ben, which is because you wanted to do it and I beat you to it. But I haven't actually stole any of them. I think they're all mine. Let's talk to Jaya. What did we need to... Oh, we need to ask her about Nathan. And the Willy one as well there. So both of those were ones that you wanted to have, but nothing was actually stolen.
I didn't really speak to Nathan that much at all.
He thinks you did.
But I have this strange feeling that I know him really well. I can't quite put my finger on it.
It's because he repeats the same day. He's told you everything there is about his life. How are you? How are you?
I'm fine. I'm ready for my grief counselling.
Ready for your grief
counselling? I emailed you Mariana's address. I don't know why you'd want it. I suppose you're going to start doing home visits now, like Dr. Decker?
Home visits? So he was... Oh. He was shagging Mariana then.
Yes, Dr. Decker started doing home visits for Mariana. He said
just her?
She couldn't concentrate properly in his office. I hope you're not thinking of doing the same thing. I need you right where I can see you.
So we need to ask Mariana about the home visits, obviously. Should ask Mariana about Decker's home visits. Oh, I guess we'll do that now. Home visits?
Dr. Decker suggested home visits.
Why is that?
He was probably checking up on his investment.
Investment?
You're not thinking of doing home visits, are you, Doctor?
Well, tell me about the investment things first.
Aren't we all your investments, Doctor? all the time, all the energy you've invested in us, seeing how we're doing, making sure we're growing correctly.
What? Quitowing? Growing?
He called it aversion therapy. Whenever I felt the urge to go to the sea,
yeah,
he would do something unpleasant.
What would he do?
I don't know.
Why, unpleasant?
You're not...
This game is annoying.
He called it aversion therapy.
Sorry, I'm going to need to repeat to see which is the word.
To go to the sea, he would do something unpleasant.
None of that is italicized.
Dr. Decker used to put my checks on that thing. I guess someone thought they weren't getting value for money.
Money?
I'm not broke. Men buy me drinks at bars, though. Sometimes
I wonder what it is.
I'll get away with not paying at restaurants. Isn't that how it is for everybody?
Yeah, of course. That happens to me all the time. Whenever I go to a bar, men buy me drinks left and right. Have to fight them off. It's bloody rude, it is. She keeps saying drinks when she says she doesn't drink.
You will have to ask. I really don't know. I mainly like drive-thrus. I don't like crowds, and I find it difficult to stay in the same place for too long. I guess I'm a fidget.
There's nothing that is that interesting.
Crowds at nightclubs and bars are different.
Yeah, you like going to nightclubs. You like going dancing.
Slink around without attracting too much attention.
Ooh. I like a good slink.
I don't know any...
Nothing about the attention? Yeah, okay, slink was the question. I was going to ask about that.
Guy in a club. And then he just follows me. Wherever I go. It's creepy. I don't want everyone seeing that.
Seeing what? Seeing you being followed? I don't quite understand.
They follow me. Wherever I go.
To the beach?
Anywhere. Where do you think they follow me, Doctor?
The beach? Beach is where you always go.
Try again?
Oops, try again. Mary wants me to guess the people where to follow. What happens after they follow?
It depends where they follow me.
Oh,
if they follow me home, they bang on the door for an hour or so, then leave. Other places, they just disappear. I don't see them again.
Who follows you, though? Is it Bryce? No. You can't be more specific than that.
I've had no blackouts, and I haven't been to the beach since our last session.
Ah, that works.
Hello today. Do you want to come with me to the beach?
That sounds like a bad idea. The only thing that's interesting about that as a doctor-patient sort of thing is we sort of have vaguely determined that maybe her going to the beach for whatever reason causes her blackouts. So I could understand a doctor wanting to observe, go to the beach with her, go home with her, but you have to do like so much paperwork to like have it all on the up and up.
Doctor, I think you're getting a little anxious. If you ever wanted to visit the beach, you can just turn up. It's not mine.
I mean, whose is it then?
They don't just disappear into thin air. I think they return to the place I found them. But I've not run into the same person twice.
Ah. So it's always somebody different.
You've got a good memory, Doctor.
She mentioned seeing something beautiful in a dream. She went underwater and saw something beautiful down there.
About a light.
Well, this is it.
In the ocean somewhere. I head towards it.
Yeah?
It's warm, glowing, like a beacon.
A beacon?
Oh. When I'm at the bottom, it's the most beautiful thing. Like a welcoming sun. Like I'm home. And then I wake up.
They need to do something with the music in this. Just because, like, it doesn't necessarily match the dark. I know you need music for this bit here. Because otherwise it'd just be like dead silent. It'd be really, really boring. I just don't know what you could do.
So beautiful. Calls me.
I figure that's why you're calling it a beacon.
I'm in a trance. What does the dream mean, Doctor?
It means don't trust the French. I don't know what it means. Maybe the dream means you're searching for something.
I guess. I hate being in the same place for too long. Maybe
You're saying?
I'm always searching for paradise or something.
Yeah, nailed it on the head. Hashtag don't trust the French. I was going to say something worse, but I couldn't remember the line exactly. It was from Impractical Jokers. So it wasn't a me joke, and it wasn't even something I can remember. So he'd be like, sir, I'm like, I literally can't remember what it was. Mirage dream could mean many things. A metaphor for her current issues. Searching for something? Or maybe she's making it up. We said she's searching for something. Makes the most sense, right?
I'm okay. Thanks for asking.
It's the least I can do. I'm your doctor.
Rent day, and I always feel a little blue on rent day.
Oh, rent that. I didn't understand what she said for a second. I thought she's like specifically naming a day of the week. I feel always blue on Wednesdays.
Rent day is the day I pay rent to my landlady.
Yeah, I kind of deduced that.
I actually don't have a lot of money. Sometimes a therapy check would bounce, but Dr. Decker would be okay with it. Oh, my checks are fine though, don't worry.
Yeah, of course. She's gone yellow. Let's actually go Professor Warwick. Because... Hey, it's, I can't remember the character's name, but from Contradiction. Hi.
Professor Warwick, I'm a physicist. Where's Dr. Decker?
He did.
Nope. I think you're going to have to Google that.
Decker is dead.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Actually
Yeah.
dead?
Yeah, really? Maybe not.
Not a worthy adversary after all, then.
Adversary?
Dr. Decker challenged me. He tried to use my theories against me.
What theories? What theories do you mean?
Do you really want to know?
I asked.
Decker's eyes used to glaze over whenever we talked about that.
Well,
He didn't believe in quantum physics. As if it's something that you can optionally believe in. Well,
I don't believe in gravity.
It started with an experiment.
What was the experiment? You can't just finish a sentence like that.
Have you heard of quantum suicide, Doctor?
Yes. Because it's in Alan Wake 1.
Maybe if you asked me that in a parallel universe.
I hate that you're going to have to, like, fully type it out. Yes, I've heard of quantum suicide.
I'll be brief. According to the laws of quantum suicide, if I were to shoot myself now, then one branch of my timeline would result in my death, whilst the other in my continued existence. I simply applied that logic to something different.
It's in Alan Wake 1. One of the episodes of Night Springs is like the quantum suicide. And a guy's made a machine that like allows all of the branches, as he said, to exist. And then he uses it as a Russian roulette gun, so like 6 shooter. So in that case, it's not even just a binary dead, not dead. It's like 6 potential outcomes. You could, if you spin it, theoretically the gun could land on any of the 6 positions. I guess there's other positions, but a gun could jam, blah, blah, blah. So there's all these different places it could branch off into. And the machine would always allow it to be that. It'd be, the universe would maintain as the one where he was alive. And if it was the one he died, it would like switch. So like, if you theoretically shot yourself, that timeline would split over there, and your timeline would exist there. It's a silly thing. Silly little joke in Alan Wake. They explain a hell of a lot better than I did. What did you apply to?
Gambling. I set up an experiment whereby
you'd always win.
A casino and place a very large bet at a roulette table. Now, I would always bet on odd. Now, the results of this particular experiment were mundane. I won as many times as you would expect according to the laws of probability.
Yeah, 50-50.
I changed a parameter.
What did you change? You told them to bet on you.
Perhaps ask me something.
Oh, you fucking asshole. What parameter?
Quantum suicide required a loss of life to make it a realistic thought experiment. So I simply upped the stakes.
So you killed yourself.
Every time I bet on odd, I would place everything I had on that one spin of the wheel, and it worked. Well, for a while.
So why did it stop working? Why is this game a prick? See, like, literally, why I said...
It, and I can't get it back.
How did he kill it? I asked, why did it stop? The game didn't allow it, but if I said, why did the experiment stop? It would have. It's such a pisser.
Are you sure that question's for me?
I really, really hope for the sequel they fix that. I don't mind it if you're like way off, but when you're like, you know, that literally like that marginally close, that you didn't add the word experiment, it's taking the piss a wee bit.
Well, my theory, quantum gambling. If the stakes are high enough, you will win every time by simply shifting your consciousness into that branch that wins. It's tricky, but it can be done. Dr. Decker didn't like that. He saw me becoming rich and powerful, and he hated that. That's why he proffered the hangman's paradox.
What's the hangman's paradox?
Well, imagine a judge sentences you to death.
Right.
Now, it will be
I think I've actually heard this.
Or Tuesday next week. But it will be a surprise. Well, which
Yes.
day do you think you'll be executed?
Well, it will be Monday. It'll be the first day, because if it's not that day, it's no longer a surprise. Because, hey, Pete, how you doing? 35 whole streams. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Lovely to see you. How you doing, Pete? Yeah, it's Monday, right? Because if it's Tuesday, and it's always going to be a surprise. So therefore, it can't be Tuesday, because once Monday hits, you know, get hanged. You know, it's Tuesday. It's no longer a surprise.
Well, Monday does seem likely, yes. Because if you're still alive on Monday at midnight, then Tuesday won't be a surprise.
Yeah.
But if you're sure that it's Monday, then that won't be a surprise either, will it?
Ah. I was thinking that. Actually, I just realized, can we turn subtitles on? Always. How do I go back? Hello?
Midnight each day.
On Valentine's night.
Oh.
Time as you know it freezes.
When David
We've already gone through all of that. We don't need to see it again.
He told me that sometime in the future I would lose a bet. That I would lose all of my money. Now, this didn't seem likely because I had quantum gambling on my side.
Yes, you've been winning all the time.
But he unnerved me. He made me doubt
He
myself.
gave you the yips.
And then it happened. Recently, I lost everything that I'd managed to build up since Vanessa left me.
It looks like she left you for a good reason, then.
We were married for 14 years, 7 months, and 3 days.
Specific?
Vanessa.
How many hours?
Couldn't have children. At least that's what she told me. She grounded me in reality. I'm not complaining. It's probably what I needed. But part of me always thought that one day I'd achieve immortality through science.
Immortality. That was a creepy smile. How many seconds? Got to nail it down right to the second. We've been married. What's that fucking song from Rent?
Why not gambling? My wife Vanessa left me for a neurosurgeon.
What a dick.
She emptied our entire combined wealth into her barrister's wallet.
Her barista? She really like coffee?
Physics provided me with a solution. Well, yes, it bothered me, especially now that I find out that she's pregnant. Oh, no, it wasn't a rocket scientist that was required, but a brain surgeon, it seems.
Sorry, it's such like
I have considered
bitchy comment.
putting that neurosurgeon onto his darkest time.
Just made me chuckle.
But I'm not a killer, it would seem.
You're the one that made it, pushed him to do it. You told him to quit. I assume he must have something lined up in terms of what he's going to do next, because you sort of don't just drop something unless you got it. You don't like remove this safety net before you start walking across the tightrope. That'd be daft. It was me. He's joining my company. We're gonna take on Cultaholic.
Honestly? Well, I think he feared quantum physics. He didn't like things being explained in terms of science.
He didn't like science? He's a doctor.
Preferred chaos.
Who doesn't? Yes.
I don't really know what you're getting at.
Oh, well. Oh, yeah. I just say, I assume he must...
was it a fundraiser for a charity?
He must have had something lined up. Pardon me, sorry. Don't mean to cough. My lungs are really bad today, and I shouldn't be doing that.
Bizarre outlooks on life. And Jaya. It was Jaya who asked me to go.
Is that going to go in our notebook? How old do you know, Jaya?
She's Dr. Decker's lovely assistant.
She's
I
very
she's
lovely.
Your lovely assistant now.
That sounds creepy.
Smiles and makes me a cup of tea before a session. Smile.
Took my job.
Reminds me, my session. Can we talk about my
Can we talk about me? My session. Talk about me. It'd be funny if that was a thing, that he came here, did that, and I moved there and did that. Plot twist. To be fair, I have been messaging Sam just to start some rumors.
I'm not a gambler, Doctor. I'm a scientist. I
do. I'm not joking. I have legit been talking with him.
Research.
It's really true.
An opportunity has arisen. A very wealthy group of individuals.
What's the opportunity?
Have offered to
Working
pay
at
a
Cultaholic?
very large sum of money if I attend their next private soiree. They don't want to talk or anything like that. They want a practical demonstration.
I'm not joking. Like, I have missed him, so that to be transparent for boredom's sake, I'd miss him joking. I was like, I can't remember what I said. I can't remember how I worded it, but I sort of jokingly said, you're the boss man now, you could give me a job. And he was like, oh, do you want to be an editor? Like, not really. Not really. And then he picked up on me saying that really, because he's like, oh, I'll let you know. I'll let you know. I don't want to be one. I legit don't want to be one. And like, even if this did transpire, one, I fucking can't stand editing. I am happy to do it for like passion projects. Well, you're not going to get paid for that. I'm happy to edit stuff for passion projects, like a podcast, and once time frees up and we record episode 2, I'm happy to edit that. But there's a difference between like editing a passion project, and that's kind of a slog enough as it is. But doing it day and day and day, I'd just fucking be driving mental. I don't think I could do it as a profession. I could do it for like a fun thing. But the other problem is I don't think he's going to even offer me close to what I want to be paid. I was about to say should. Should's the wrong word. But you know, it's a long drop. There's no way. Well, that's the other thing. I don't think I'll make it impossible, unless you mean you stuff behind the scenes yourself. Stuff behind the scenes for them. I don't know if that needs to be an issue. It's just the lack of certainty. Now that they've lost their key figure, the stability is definitely going to be gone. That's just my opinion. There's no insider gossip or anything like that. Like, I'm not starting any rumor. It's just my opinion that you've lost your main, horse so to speak, pun intended, it's definitely gonna make shit harder. Well, it just is. Like Meltz is fucking like a broken clock. He's right every 2 days. I know that's not to say he's right twice a day. But yeah, it's just like if you lose the guy who's getting the most views on stream, who's the most iconic face of your company, it's gonna be a fucking problem. So fingers crossed they stick around.
They'll pay me £1 million if I can successfully survive 6 rounds of Russian roulette. Now, I am worried because of what Dr. Decker said, but
I can tell you up front
thinking that
they're going to be looking for new editors at some point soon.
What do you think, Doctor? Should I take them up on their offer?
Like that's a guarantee. I'm gonna say no. Don't take them up on the offer.
No, I suppose you're right. In a darker timeline, you probably said yes, and I'm dead now. I earn good money where I work. How do I stop losing it?
Stop gambling? Maybe? That's literally an option, damn it.
I take your point. But I suppose to decide whether to continue gambling or to stop gambling,
I legit don't know.
Within itself, isn't
it?
Well, my time is up. Will we be having another session or... No, don't answer that. It'll turn you into a gambler like me.
My guess...
Isn't it?
And by guess, I mean informed guess, is no. And I only say that because, legit, like, there was an implied offer. And I don't think he's going to give me an implied offer and say, here's an implied offer, now pack your shit and move to Newcastle. So my guess is no. But that's, as I say, it's a guess. Yeah, why would we want Mariana's... Did she give us Mariana's address? No. I can't remember who Ben is.
That's all settled now.
Ben is the cleaner.
Ben £5,000, and he's agreeing not to say anything about what he saw.
I forgot. So Ben is the cleaner who came across the body and wanted to sue us for trauma. Yeah, no, I did. He offered me something as a joke initially. He's like, "Oh, do you know how to use Premiere?" And I'm like, "Well, my first post-grad stuff was in multimedia production. Plus, I've got a communications degree, and all this legit. I know. I basically said, look, I know how to use this stuff. I got not masters. I got degrees in it. I've done it. I just don't enjoy doing it." And that's when he took the offer a bit more serious. Like, "Oh, do you want to work? Do you want to work for us? Do you want to work? Do you want to work with going on?" So yes. I don't think I ever told him the illustrator stuff. I don't even know if I can't remember if I've talked about him what I do currently. Must have. I must have told him what I do currently, but I legit can't remember. I can't remember what we talked about when we met.
He thought he saw...
A ghost? A demon?
Creature coming out of Dr. Decker's mouth. Well, at least that's the reason he's given for not emptying the bins that night. Either way, it's
typical.
Not the kind of publicity that we need. Shiny, happy, sane people.
That's my favorite REM song.
That's a strange question to ask. Are you feeling all right, Doctor?
Doctor? It's Spike.
Nope.
Paper Spike.
It's in that police report that I
Yes.
gave to you. You should really take a look at it.
I did. So that's a non-question answer then. Very non-committal answer. Thank you for that, yeah? No, we didn't talk about Jack. I didn't want to bring it up. So the main topic was about SCOTUS. I can't remember how that got brought up. I think he brought it up. He was complaining about other people. I think that's what brought it on to SCOTUS. He's complaining, and I don't remember. You'd have to like throw different names at me for me to be like, oh yeah, that's who it was, because I cannot remember who it was he was complaining about. But yeah, enjoy your poo, Pete. Yeah, you'd have to throw a bunch of names at me to be like, it was one of the regulars. I cannot remember who it was. You'd have to be like, it was this person, this person. I'd be like, oh yeah, it was them. We mentioned that somebody was like bugging him in chat about it, and he got really annoyed at it. And he got annoyed at the fact that people in chat can't seem to pick up on social cues. Was basically his thing. Hi Sam, if you're watching.
Doctor, if you don't want it, don't text me and ask for it. It's all right. I don't mind doing menial tasks for you. Someone has to do them.
Does he have an account? I thought his account was something different. It can't be his. I think this account, I don't... News to me. I legit don't remember. I know he uses it during Marbles, but my memory is shit.
Checks and balances, Doctor. Somebody needs to be watching the watchman, so to speak.
Hot ziggity!
Make sure you're helping, not hindering.
We need to play... not PJ... Well, we did need to play PJ Sam. I haven't played PJ Sam in ages, and legit, your buddy dropped my channel a follow because he was like, "You gonna play PJ Sam?" But I haven't played it. I haven't played it in ages. I need to play Putt-Putt again.
He probably did his fair share of helping and hindering. He was definitely helping in the beginning, but then seemed to lose sight of things.
He went mad. Mad with power. Nintendo power. I hate that the mouse just disappears sometimes. It's such a small pointer. Jazz still red. We haven't even talked to Elin at all today.
I think he was so overwhelmed by the patients he was getting. His curiosity just got the better of him. There was a definite turning point.
We're gonna watch Walk Me Tim tomorrow, or maybe the next day at some point. Because, interesting fact, he's posted on his socials, and I'm only watching because it's an interesting thing. He was meant to be on that flight. He's posted on his all of his social media that he's like, well, that's messed up. I was meant to be aboard. Legit. He was meant to be on a flight, but his visa didn't clear. So he had it. Apparently he was going to do a video over there. And his visa didn't clear in time, and he was going to go back on that flight, go across to India, and then catch that very flight back home. I'll see if I can find the post just so I can, like... Well, basically, yeah. It must have been on Instagram. I've read it. I think it might have been... Oh, yeah, no. So his post is, today was meant to be very different. I should have been uploading a video from the Air India first class suite. A trip I was so excited to share with you all. Sadly, due to visa issues, I never made it to India. What's even more surreal is that I would have been flying back today on the very same route into Gatwick. It makes you stop and think. And then, most importantly, my heart is absolutely broken to the passengers who lost their lives and for the families who have lost loved ones. I can't even imagine what they're going through. Sometimes these twists of fates are hard to understand. I hope one day I still can go to India and bring you that video. But today I'm feeling incredibly grateful and thinking of everybody who's affected. Stay safe and hug your loved ones even tighter tonight. So yeah, legit. Was meant to be aboard that very plane, and it's just one of those like crazy life moments. I don't know if, like, for me, that would make me stop for a moment. Like, surely you just stop doing these videos for a little bit. You just go, fuck. I very legitimately nearly died. If things went a different way. I'm gonna pause for a fucking second there. I don't know if he's going to or not. Maybe, I don't know. Like, he does have sponsors now. But that would put me off for a little bit, at least, to be just like, you know what?
Grief is such a strange word if you keep saying it. Grief, grief, grief. It sounds like somebody's being whipped. And you're going to ask me how I feel today?
Yeah, how do you feel?
That's not something I know about.
I literally just said, grief, thanks. This is the wrong time. I didn't shit. The timing on that's really bad. We're just talking about something really, really serious. And then the game did that. Thanks, Jaya.
Some mornings I come into work and still expect him to be here. Sometimes it feels like he actually is here, watching over me.
Creepy.
We had a connection. It's gone now, though. You can't have a connection with the dead, can you? Not for too long, anyway.
I don't know. I guess you can. Connection.
Dr. Decker asked me to have dinner with him for Valentine's. I refused, obviously, because you don't sleep where you eat or something like that. But it was flattering.
I've always heard
especially with competition like Mariana around.
As you don't shit where you eat. But sure.
I don't know everything. I know most things, but not everything.
Well, what don't you know?
Sorry, I didn't mean I was competing. Yeah. I was happy Mariana was going out with him.
They were going out?
To be romantic with him. We had a stronger connection than that.
We already asked about connection. What's the question there? Yeah, what were you doing on Valentine's Day?
I was at home on my lonesome, Doctor, like I said before.
I don't think it's her. I think we've figured out it's Claire. Based on the fact that she said that the spike would have looked beautiful glinting in the moonlight. Even though she only did day sessions.
Dr. Decker and I shared some philosophy.
Falafels?
We'd both read The Cult of the Kinetic Mind, and we agreed with a lot of what it said. Have you read that book, Doctor?
No, I haven't read the book.
In Cult of the Kinetic Mind, the author suggests that everyone is capable of psychokinesis.
Everyone.
The cult leaders specifically had these powers that turned their followers into disciples. It's not a fun read, but if you're into psychology, it's a blast.
I'm just curious. I'm going to alt tab for 2 seconds. I'm just curious if that's actually a real book. No. It's not. I was just curious. Everything that comes up is Steam community pages and blah, blah, blah. Do you believe in psychokinesis?
You're asking about 2 different things. What do you want to know about first?
Whether you believe in psychokinesis or not? What is psychokinesis?
Psychokinesis is the ability to change the physical world without actually touching it, just by using your mind. It's
like
not
X-Men.
Just about bending spoons. It covers all sorts of things like telepathy, telekinesis, telesabalas. Shoot me, I'm a Kojak fan.
Belly Savalas. Hey. Don't tell me you did that Belly Savalas routine. What you say, Belly Savalas? Who watched Black Books?
Like I said, all those cool things are in Cult of the Kinetic Mind, apart from Kojak, obviously.
I never read Kojak. I never watched Kojak.
Just their mind, then duck, just in case they can. But seriously, do a whole load of.
I know who Telly Savalas. I know what Kojak is. I know who Telly Savalas is, but I've never watched it.
Or not, you'll need to figure out your approach with those that do.
Nope, she's still red.
How do you make people who think they have special powers better?
Ah.
Remain passive and support, encourage them, take them away?
This reminds me, and it's something this is going to be a vaguely, and it's just, this conversation she just had now will remind me. It's vaguely going to be a plug, but we talked about this on our podcast. A bit about the dude from Foxcatcher who, like, went delusional and believed, like, Mickey Mouse was spying on him and stuff like that. But, like, the whole thing of, like, how do you deal with that? Do you, say no? Clearly Mickey Mouse doesn't spy on you because he's not a real thing. Or do you try to give, like, evidence to disprove it? Like, how do you combat that? So how do you combat people who believe they got special powers? Off you go, fly. Remove their powers. Be passive is not going to be the answer. Encourage their powers. Tell them to do it.
To deepen their
Go fly.
I wouldn't.
Well, that's what Decker was obviously doing.
Somewhere around the time Professor Alderby turned up, that seemed to unsettle him. And then we had a flood of extra weird patients. I think it was all too much for him.
Extra weird patient means ones I got now?
I hope you deal with it better.
Misjudged?
There's just a lot of crazy flying around, Doctor. Don't catch any of it.
That's one of the endings for the game, apparently. There's no way of monitoring it. I don't know how you meant to do anything with this. And something I've always been curious about with these games. It's very Tarantino-esque. But there does seem to be a little bit of focus on feet. I don't know if you picked up on it. I think it's even the same with Mariana. She's not wearing shoes. I don't think Mariana's wearing shoes either. But it was the same in Shape-Shifting Detective. There's a bit of focus on feet as well. It does. It was what I was thinking when I said it. It was the one where House goes to the asylum. But he takes his fairground and goes on that like parachute thingy. It's also the episode with Lin-Manuel Miranda. And fun fact is Hugh Laurie and him wrote one of the songs, well, technically two of the songs from Hamilton during that episode. So fun fact. If you haven't seen Hamilton, there's a song with the Brits sing, King George sings, and Hugh Laurie helped him write that song. And they did it while filming that episode. Yeah, she's not wearing shoes too. There must be a very Tarantino-esque thing going here. But fun fact, if you like Hamilton, if you like musicals, that's where that song came from.
No, not at all in my experience. Dr. Decker had an unusual number of patients who claimed psychokinesis. Either he'd been specifically looking for them or someone had been sending them.
I saw Hugh Laurie live in concert. In fact, was a good concert. He's a very, very good musician. Yeah, no, I like blues a lot. He's a very talented blues musician. There's no doubt about it. I would absolutely see him again if he ever played again. I think he's done now. I think he's stopped.
It's entirely possible that someone is targeting this practice with psychokinetic patients. To what end, I don't know. It's no coincidence that most psychokinetic patients are diagnosed as insane, or at least temporarily insane. It's a handy diagnosis if you're facing criminal prosecution.
Intense.
Especially if it's for murder.
Yeah, I wonder if you're talking about Claire.
No.
You mean... We have finished with Jer. She's gone orange.
You're overthinking things.
Damn it. You know about Dr. Dexter's mother? Why are we worried about that? Why does Grace sound like being whipped? I think the Mariana question is worth
Honestly,
asking.
I think Dr. Decker had a bit of a crush on Mariana, or vice versa. I'm not really sure. There's some footage from their home sessions if you want to see them.
Yes. Yes, I would like the... Why did I record it?
That was a joke, Doctor. I guess we found our level.
Well, fuck you. We've only got Elin to finish with. How are you?
I'm okay, I suppose. Work's fine. Hilda's fading fast. Terry's Terry.
Typical Terry.
I feel a bit sad, to be honest. I gave all my keepsakes back.
Is that what you said?
I know it's silly, but those things meant a lot to me. They were reminders that I'd helped those people.
So she says she can change her appearance. And whenever she's with somebody, she's works at end of life care. Whenever somebody's about to die, she transforms into their loved one, so they die happily. But because of this, a lot of patients give her, jewelry and stuff like that, and she got called out on it.
It's true then. I'd heard Dr. Decker was stabbed, but I didn't know for sure. It's weird that whoever did it would choose the paper spike.
Why is that weird?
Dr. Decker used to play with it in our sessions sometimes. You know, pick it up, handle it while we talked.
That's very phallic.
I remember once, he pushed the spike through his skin. At this bit here, between his thumb and his finger.
Weenus.
He said he didn't think I'd mind the sight of blood being a nurse and all that, but actually, there wasn't any.
I don't know if that would area would bleed, would it? Or at least not much. I was just thinking, like, if you just shoved a spike through it. Maybe. And there's, like, certain parts of your body you can, like, do that. There used to be tricks I knew people could do. There's certain parts where you can just, like, pierce and they don't bleed. People are like, oh, check this out. No blood.
I was a bit freaked out. At first, I thought it was a trick. A magic trick, you know? Like some kind of therapeutic test. Show the patient this retractable spike and see how they react.
Well, clearly it wasn't retractable.
It wasn't. The spike was real.
Spike Dudley.
Dr. Decker gave me the paper spike to try. It wasn't fake. It was pretty sharp, actually.
Maybe you didn't know the trick.
I don't know how he did it.
How did he do it?
He just thought that it wouldn't hurt him.
So this is the quantum suicide shit. I smudged my makeup. I even put setting spray on, but still, my eyeballs itchy and smudged it.
Well, I thought about it, and well, I know you said it was okay that I should keep.
Yeah,
them,
we told you to keep it.
Maybe it did look a bit suspicious. Me having things that have belonged to patients who've died in my care. I don't want people to get the wrong idea about me.
That you're a murderer.
The watch, the ring, even the little bird Sarah Decker gave me.
Who's Sarah Decker?
Mention her.
Who's Sarah? His mum?
I feel like you're clutching at Dr. Decker's mother.
That's why we need to
She
ask
was
Jerry
one of
about the
my
mum.
first patients, but she died a while ago.
Well, that gives us more reason to go back. Decker's mother?
Dr. Decker did send me to see his mother once. She was dying in a nursing home and he didn't want to see her.
Very kind of him.
I remember him calling her a manipulative, evil old hag.
Well, we all got kind names for our family.
After that.
No, nothing to say there. How's Hildy?
She's been sleeping a lot, not eating much. She hasn't been that argumentative either.
Don't sleep or eat. Don't argue. Am I dying? Scratch? Oops, sludge?
It was nothing. I was just trying to give her meds. It's hard, you know?
She's Wolverine.
I'm trying to help her, but she keeps fighting me. It'll be better after she's seen her daughter. I've decided I'm going to do it tonight.
Go on.
She hasn't got much time left.
How do we ask about the shapeshifting daughter? Do what tonight?
You know the answer to that.
Yeah, you do the shapeshifting.
What have we been talking about? What can I do for Hilda that will make it all better?
Shapeshift?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? Is Elin going to pretend to be Hilda's daughter? Pretend to be daughter?
That's the plan. I know. It sounds unbelievable, like I'm making it up.
A little bit.
I wish I could prove it to you somehow.
Go on.
We could try shifting now.
Good idea.
Think of someone you really love.
Okay.
It might help if you close your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Are you thinking of them? Can you picture them?
Yep.
Okay. Hold on.
It looks like you're trying to take a poop.
I don't think it's going to work.
On
the bright side,
worth a
that
try.
probably means you're not going to die anytime soon.
Good to know. What do you say when you shift? Oh.
It's tricky.
Shapeshift, you mean?
I'll sound exactly like Hilda's daughter, but I try and keep it vague because
You're not the daughter.
Become her. I don't know what she would really say. I say things like,
Mum,
it's okay,
I'm back.
Don't be scared. I love you, Mum, or I love you, Dad.
What if you get them confused?
But it doesn't really matter what their relationship's like because it's not really them. I always do the Disney version. The best, most loving version. That's what my patients want to hear. And maybe deep down they know it's not the truth, but it's got to be better than the reality.
That's kind of dark.
Does it really matter if it isn't the truth? Isn't it worth it if it brings them peace? Tell me honestly, Doctor, do you really think that what I'm doing is wrong?
That's such a weird moral question. I mean, I guess you're faking being someone. Everybody likes it. It's being like House again. It's sort of weird though, because it's almost very like a victimless crime, right? Where there's no actual loss. I don't know how I would feel about that if it was real. I'm gonna say no.
Good. Because I really feel this is something I have to do.
It's obviously lying, but I'm just like, is anything real though? Now I'm just gonna have an existential crisis. How you doing, Palmer?
Terry seems to have backed down since I gave the keepsakes back. Actually, it doesn't seem like she's doing very well.
Oh.
Not her usual self.
You killing
Maybe
Terry.
or something.
I think we all had times where lying morally is wrong, but as I said, like, this is literally on their deathbed. So there's no, as I said, it's sort of technically a victimless crime because you're not stealing from them, you're not taking anything which would go to next of kin, you're not manipulating them in a way to get something. You're literally just giving them artificial closure. So it's a lie. Like, you know, almost saying on the deathbed, don't worry, your daughter forgives you for that terrible thing you did, or your son forgives you, whatever. You're alive, huh, Sammy? Sammy's awful. Sammy's just the worst, absolute worst person ever. Just horrible. No. I am joking. You never took a business away from me. Yeah, exactly. Never stole it from your brothers. Because I was more interested in how your poop was. That's why. Your poop is far more interesting than Sammy. You know, my interest levels are Pete's poop, Palmo's band, Assad's business, and then Sammy somewhere down. Yeah, Beatles doing great. That is still such a weird thing. I know they didn't actually ask how that person was, but they're just like, a relevant fact. Weird. Hey, Psycho Fox.
It just makes things complicated, doesn't it? I knew Dr. Decker's mother before I started seeing Dr. Decker. She's dead, and now he's dead. I'm sure you're gonna have a good day
cursed.
with it.
You mean you hate to say this? No, you don't. I don't know what you're gonna say, so. Oh, we finished with everybody. You glad you was in a good mood? Otherwise, you would have been super salty. You mean when they asked? Because I'm guessing that's what it was. You never said, but that's my guess. Because, in all fairness, they're the only person who gave a shit. That Sammy was playing that game. And for the record, I like Ocarina of Time. I've got the ocarina behind me somewhere over there. I just scratched the microphone. I've got way too much shit these days. It fucking came in. I accidentally bought of the box. This is what I was talking about on one of my streams. I accidentally bought the box of Hello Kitty cards. It's like legit was an accident this time, sealed box. It was super cheap mind. But this is one of the ones where I hit. I just threw up my mouth. I clicked buy on eBay thinking it would put it in my cart rather than buy it, and it just bought it. And I was like, well, fuck. So I wanted to see, I was like, oh, how much does it cost for shipping and all that? But nope, we've got a pack. I don't know if these are legit. I think these are knockoffs. Just one, based on how cheap they were. And two, based on a few other factors. Oh, and who does? Who does like that? Tell me their names, because I'll do it. And what happened on this day 6 years ago? On this day 6 years ago. So 2021. On this day 6 years ago, Sammy was born. That's my guess. Oh God, I can't math. I did 2019. I am blaming the fact that it is literally 1:15 here, so I'm being as thick as shit. Oh, that's a good question. Though I don't think it was him. I think we're torn between Jaya and Claire as the murderers. They cocked up there. Oh, they cocked up for all of them. The framing is different for each one. I guess that'd be really hard, but it's still a bummer. It should be like you click through them and it doesn't move. You're talking about... I legit, when I read the scheduler thing... What happened in 2019, by the way, Palmer? When you read the scheduler thing, I was thinking you meant like the program. I was like, program's slow? They upgraded to a slower system?
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you. It's nice you think I'm capable of such basic interaction with females.
Basically, half my
I'm
chat.
Still in awe of her, really. I will think about it, though.
As long as they're not too slow. Oh my goodness. That is a fun fact. Willis Rabaru? I've been thinking about Willis Rabaru a lot recently. Just for like this, I think my brain's gone a bit nostalgic. I'm going, remember the good old days when we used to watch Kenyan cooking? What did I remove that? It did used to be a command that was like the greatest host ever. Which he wasn't. He isn't the greatest host ever, but I did really genuinely like him. Host, there you go. Willis Rabaru, the greatest host on God's green earth. I found him weirdly like charismatic and really entertaining. Breath of the Wild was announced. I didn't mind Breath of the Wild. My problem with it, and it's the same with a lot of open world games, there's a lot of open world games that don't benefit from being open world, and Breath of the Wild is one of them. It's a bit ugh, but I'm largely a Nintendo fanboy. I will buy a Switch 2 at some point once like something comes out on it. I didn't remember that. Yeah, that was a weird night in general of like watching that when Silent was still our friend.
If David doesn't exist, then that means that I really did kill him. He really is buried, and
He's
I
not
really
buried.
should be going to prison for a very long time. That just doesn't seem right to me. It's more probable that I reanimated him under Dr. Decker's guidance.
Obviously. That's the two options. I don't think we got anything really to say to anybody.
That's good. I'm not sure.
I missed the
can afford
post thing.
more
I didn't.
time.
I completely missed this post. If there was somebody who posted this, I don't look on Discord. I've made that like clear so many times. I struggle with Discord primarily because of time zones. So Discord gives me like a massive FOMO. Like that's why I don't like it, because I'm either A, asleep, or B, working, so I can't like jam on Discord. So by the time I can like see anything going on, it's already like a trail of posts, and whatever question's been posed has been answered. I'm like, well, I got no input now because it's done. The conversation's over. So I'm just like, I can't be fucked. Can't be fucked with Discord. There's no sort of value for me to do it.
Are we still talking about him? And I thought you were just interested in me, Doctor.
So I stay away from Discord. I go on it and try to keep up with messages, but like again, if I'm like, digesting like 20 messages per Discord platform I'm on, Discord forum, Discord page, whatever you call it, Discord group. I'm just like, I can't keep up with this. I try to do like a quick scan for everybody's stuff, and like 9 times out of 10, I have every server muted as well, other than ats or whatever. So I get the notifications when people go live. So when Pete goes live and Sammy and whoever else, all of the people go live. So I'll get those notifications because I tend to be a bit more reliable than Twitch. Twitch doesn't always notify me when anybody goes live. And if it does, it usually notifies me late. But outside of that, I do it. And again, I'll still only read what interests me. So I'll read Pete's server, which is usually like, hey, it's Wednesday. Hey, it's Thursday. It's Friday. I don't read the sport channel because I don't understand most of the sports you talk about. In terms of like literally don't understand the sport. I don't really understand hockey or basketball. It's Willow Wednesday. I haven't seen those get posted in ages, but it used to be, wow, it's Willow Wednesday. I'll read a little bit of Sammy's, but I don't read much of Sammy's. And there's a few other ones that I'll read a little bit of. I'm trying to even think of whose ones I read. Like going across to my Discord now, looking through all the different ones. Yeah, that's probably... Well, you don't have a Discord anymore. I'm still a member of it. But you haven't posted on ages. Like, I don't read Britties. Like, looking through all of the Discords I'm members of. Yeah, I think that... Honestly... Oh, yeah, no, I still follow it. I've got it... Or maybe I've unfollowed it now. I did cull a bunch of them recently. I know, I still follow it. I was gonna say, I don't follow you anymore. You've got, oh no, you've still got a few people. But yeah, I don't look at it. But yeah, there's a few ones I'll look at, but very, very little. And then, as I say, I don't post on that at all.
Yes, they follow me home. They're silent. It's like a trance.
Do they follow you to bed? She already said that they don't, so I don't know why we're asking that.
There was one guy, a real gym buddy. I let him into the bedroom, but nothing. Nothing I did would stop him just staring at me. It was creepy.
Yeah?
I got him to follow me outside, and then I just shut the door.
You okay with men buying you drinks?
Just good manners to accept when someone offers to buy you a drink. I'm a very good-natured girl.
Yeah, I can tell. Why are you
Do
good-natured?
you think I'm sweet, Doctor?
No, you're not sweet. You're no.
I think you're falling for me, Doctor. Don't let that get in the way of helping me.
Perhaps you should ask someone else. I don't think we've got any questions of value for anyone else. Other than maybe just asking Nathan outright.
Yeah, that's the reason I
It's
came
like,
to see her.
did you kill the doctor?
I knew she was dying, but he refused to talk to me unless I booked a session, so I did. And well, here we are.
Doxed. Why did Decker Rouge talk about his mum?
His mum was dying, that he should see her before it's too late. But he wasn't interested. It wasn't like he hated her. It was just like, it wasn't...
It was a chore.
He asked me to take care of it for him. He did send his assistant along to see her once. Sorry, your assistant.
Yeah, get it right.
It was about the
Yeah, I was going to say, did he know about your shapeshifting?
He said he could tell that I was a good person, that I wanted to help people, and that I should think really hard about how I could do
He
that.
knew.
That's how I discovered shifting.
He's been using ya.
All Dr. Decker did was encourage me to think. But the shifting, that's all me. And my mum's a psychic, and my
Obviously.
sister's an empath, but I was just
Runs in the family.
ordinary. I always felt like I wasn't special, like I was missing out. But I wasn't. I just hadn't discovered what I could do yet. Sarah Decker was one of the first ones I tried shifting for.
And did it work? Poop. Poop shifting is my favorite talent. Was it empath?
I didn't really know what I was doing that first time. I mean, I didn't actually expect anything to happen. I just thought, what would really help this woman? I thought maybe
What was it?
she would just imagine that he was there. But it actually happened. I changed into him, Dr. Decker. It blew my mind.
Daybreak, that's what it was called. Oh, they're all too long. All the episodes of Daybreak. What's cooking? English breakfast, that's what it was. Like, we're about to wrap this game up, or this episode up. So did we watch some really horrible eggs? Yeah, that's it. That's all the questions. We've asked about shifting. I don't know if any of those other questions are relevant. Why did you say I'm not going to die soon?
As far as I know, it only works on people who are close to death. That's the whole point of it. I have to hold their hand.
Super limited.
And they have to think of the person, and they have to be near death. And those seem to be the 3 criteria.
That's super specific. Alright, are we missing anything? Why does grief sound like being whipped? I don't want to ask that. How's your job? Oh, I guess we'll ask
put
that.
my hand through a rusty nail at work today.
For fun?
It hurt like hell and bled like I'd been shot. I closed my eyes and thought, this isn't happening. The nail is just a worm, and it will wriggle through me. When I
This
looked
sounds like a
back,
Decker trick.
Can you guess what I saw?
A worm?
My hand had healed. The nail had become a worm and was wriggling in my palm. It was like a little miracle. Like magic.
The Gathering? What did you see when you looked at your head? We already know. It's a worm.
I shouldn't really say miracle or magic. They're words that Dr. Decker used when he tried to get you to think things and make them real. But do you think it's real, Doctor?
He screams blue glare.
Magic is real.
No magic.
And so
Is it real?
isn't. I envy you, Doctor. I wish I could be so sure.
Magic's not real. It can't harm you. You're done. We're not going to ask about the ghost. That's not interesting. Not interested about her mum being psychic. Got nothing else to ask her. Or nothing obvious. We're probably missing something of her, but I just don't know what it is. Is Elin going to pretend to be Hilda's daughter? We already asked that. What is psychokinesis? Mariana's dream can mean many things. Blah, blah, blah. Mariana wants me to guess. Do people follow her? Mariana about this home visit, blah blah blah. So nothing really. Where's the hint button? Oh, type hint. Oh, it was actually a hint button. Aversion therapy.
I don't know what you'd call it, but it was unpleasant for me.
We tried asking unpleasant.
I don't know about that.
There's nothing there. Alright, fuck it. We're ending the day.
You can stop looking at me like that. You've made me do this. And don't try and escape. You're all tied up.
She was the killer again.
Now tell me the truth. Is this a dream?
Oh, no, maybe not. Maybe this is a dream. I don't think she is the killer though. I think it's clear. Anyway, we're gonna leave that to next time. Fuck it. I'm gonna end on a cliffhanger. Hanging off a cliff. But we are gonna watch, for nostalgia's sake,
Right, all right, good morning. Welcome
some
to Daybreak, and you know what to do.
Daybreak.
Right about here, we like to cook.
We're gonna watch some cooking.
Mambo ya kukula, mambo ya mankuli, mambo ya sihana mahumbile. Mostly kitu inaingia ndani.
Gonna watch how to cook a good old English breakfast.
Treasure Gardens nyumbani. Asanteni sana kwa kukuja. Naona chef pia kwa hapa, labda tujiintroduce.
Naitwa Chef Dennis, mimi mwenyewe kutoka nyumbani restaurant versus. Wacha niite tu versus. Treasure Gardens.
This is legit amazing.
Go there, it is along.
It's the worst cooking I think any of us have ever seen in our lives.
Kilimani Primary.
No, you're right. Very right.
Go and check them out. There are different days of different themes. Leo siku kama mnapenda everyone consider him.
I legit messaged him
So we're gonna
saying, "Hey, we watch your stuff on stream." I used to have a Willis from Emo. We watch your stuff on stream. Would you be interested in like jumping in, having a chat? He saw the message, didn't reply, which I don't blame him.
All right, chef, explain to us what we have.
Basically on this side we have got uliniambia zinaitwa muffins.
Got the muffins.
Anaitangwa French bread. Tuko hapa. Huyu ni maembe.
God, that reminds me.
This is mango. Who is just cut watermelon.
You got watermelon?
Yes.
Same. Ndio hizi. Melon.
Chef kwa nanga anaita croissant.
Loads of melon.
Croissant lakini yule plain. Plain. Tukisonga tukuja hapa kuna tumatunda. Uliniambia tunaitangwa aje.
Why are the grapes like randomly thrown in a basket?
Ziko mara mbili. Kuna red na kuna green.
Yes.
Huyu si mandizi wa kawaida.
Okay.
Huyu anaitangwa plantain.
Yeah, the plantains.
Plantain. Huyu ni plantain. Usichukue ukifikiria ni mandizi ya kukula. Tumetoka hapo. These are eggs, maembe.
So this is
our fresh.
That's a fish.
This is our
Fish looks fucking horrible.
Ule plantain akikatwa anakaanga hivi.
Oh, this is the plantain.
Kwa restaurant yetu we don't use.
Oh, there's actual plantain to do.
Zinaitangwa ati.
Yeah, that's what I remember. He does when he gets the French bread. He does a really horrible French thing. Onions, lettuce, more onions. I don't know where he's got so much either.
This is just small soy sauce. Okay. And our breakfast, we're supposed to put some bacon.
And again, why are you having soy sauce for English breakfast?
Yeah, that's what I have to prepare for today.
So this is what we're going to be preparing?
Yes. Basically, I'll start with the breakfast.
But he's got so much there for what this is.
From there, I'll give you plantain. From plantain, I give you our saute. Then I summarize with what?
Samake. All the way. Watu wangu wote wa Nyanza, samak. Interesting. Omega 3.
So yeah, according to this, is this a racist cooking show? A little bit. He does the really weird French accent.
Tunaanza na English breakfast.
And destroys the whole concept of an English breakfast.
It has bacon, and it has sausage, bacon, eggs, and bread of your choice. Yes.
That's how you do an English breakfast. Sausage, bacon, egg, bread. That's all you need for an English breakfast. Remember?
So for those of you watching at home, if you want to join the conversation, if you have any question, perhaps the hashtag to use is Daybreak. We encourage you to always whip out your notebook or have a pen and place to write down so that you can follow some of these procedures, how they were prepared. We try to make it as simple as possible so that you can also prepare them at home, surprise people. Juicy,
yeah. You can surprise people with food poisoning.
So hata wewe surprise watu kidogo, usingoje Valentine's hata leo, hata ka Friday, hata kesho. Ukifika home ukuwe uko sawa, right?
So basically I've put some little mafuta. Huyo mafuta at least yanasaidia mayai yangu isifanye nini? Isistick. Weka mayai yako pole pole. Make sure pani yako iko
check in some eggs.
Haiko baridi. Alafu you control your temperature sababu usipo control hii mayai itashika chini.
Okay.
So lazima ni reduce kamoto kidogo.
So iko na macho mbili.
Ni reduce kamoto kidogo na huyu samaki macho mwenyewe.
It's so nostalgic now.
This one is what we call sun side.
Sunny side up.
Thank you very
much.
Showed us the Ukrainian friend. Refuse to acknowledge it. I don't blame him. This is... So the problem with this is... We watched other episodes of this, and they're actually good. I think there might have been another one dud.
What do we call it?
But that ones at least were like good-ish. Where this is just terrible.
Pan fried egg. Ni macho lakini imegeuzwa.
As I say, Willis is generally a bit charismatic, a bit charming, so it sort of redeems it a bit.
Anafaa kuwa akitingika hivi. Unaona venye anatingika hivi? Hivyo tu peke yake hivyo.
Hivyo tu.
Asive na asipite hapo. Sasa huyo ndiye anaitangwa sun side up.
Those eggs are not cooked.
Huyo tumemalizana na yeye.
Okay.
Tutoke hapo.
The white's still running on it.
Anaitangwa bacon. This one is supposed to be pan fried. Good.
This is like the most hideous looking bacon ever.
Tufikiria story ingine. Hiyo story ingine. Kazi si moja. Kazi si moja. Haya, na tule tu mafuta tu. Your pan fry ili yakuwe golden brown. Golden brown.
Golden brown. That's what you want to cook your bacon to?
Sunny side up.
Sun side up.
A good old sunny side up bacon.
Yes, the yolk is supposed to be running. Completely running. Yes. Hii sasa watu wengi wenye wanatumianga makali.
The yolk's meant to be completely running. That's not completely accurate. You do want it like a sexy burst.
Supposed to take the least possible time. Sababu sasa.
It's meant to take the least possible time. It's meant to take the least possible time to cook any food. If you're cooking for too long, throw it out. You gotta put it in the pan, you're done. That's it.
On the other side, tunaweza kuwa tumehakisha kama moto ketu hapa kidogo ili ukisavu hii isikuwe ni baridi. Tuweke sausage yetu hapa endelee kufanya nini? Weka mafuta.
Yeah, just deep fry those sausages. The English way.
Hii sasa ikiwa warm, haitashika chini.
It hasn't even been warm. I think this is the first time I've noticed it. Well, again, it's been years since we've watched this. He's only just turned the oil on now. So he's just dunked the sausages in cold oil. It's so bad.
Very good.
It's just the fact that he's fucking being needlessly fancy with the bacon. Like, why are you doing this shit?
sunny side up and your...
Just flip it like a normal person. Just pick it up and turn it over.
Peke yake. Sasa nayo hiyo ndio nakulanga ile mai mzuri kupindukia hiyo.
Fucking dickhead.
The Jeff Coinage live.
Tunautanga coinage.
Sababu kuna mzungu nilisikia alimuita hivyo huko ng'ambo. Hapo ndio I think alipata hiyo jina ya coinage.
Coinage. Jeff Coinage.
I don't get what he's trying to do.
Right, so hata sausage nasikia imeanza masauti.
Pole pole, unaona inaanza kuroll tu peke yake.
So we have to get the bacons golden
brown, yeah. Zinaanza kuleta tu peke yake.
Mdogo, we will get there.
Yeah, we were watching an AEW pay-per-view when AEW was still good. And then watching random shit, including this.
Because no, if I keep on, ikiwa imelai kwa pan side moja, it will burn. It will not turn the color.
I don't know what I was doing that day. Was it a weekend or something? I remember I was home.
Yeah, utafanya hivi, utafanya hivi.
Oh, okay.
Hivi, unageuza hivi.
Oh,
hivi.
Yeah, must have, yeah, I literally remember being home. That's about it. Was I sick or something, maybe? I don't know.
You just draw.
Like a DJ and scratch dicks.
You scratch dicks.
Sasa unajua hata ukikula ikiwa hivyo. It is very much ready. Iko tu sawa. Toki hapo hivyo.
Like, I don't know why he's still cooking that.
Sasa ukuja kuna kitu inaitangwa plating. Ipange tu mzuri.
I'm sick of watching this shit. Well, the eggs are clearly undercooked. You can see that the white is still running.
Hapo nimetoka. Na hiyo nimezima. From there tukuje kwa
the bacon is weirdly overdone. Despite saying you need to cook the least time possible. I love crunchy bacon. I love overdone bacon, but he was being real weird with it.
Your bread of my choice. Yeah.
You gotta remember what else there is. Just you got the bread, so you got the sausages, you got the bacon, the egg, and bread of your choice.
All of that. So you can
Why is he frying a sausage?
To only options.
Also, I just don't know why they've done that. This must be a hotel chef, right? Because they're just like showing what they have for the breakfast.
So to end French.
I know one of the episodes we watched had a hotel chef in it.
Oui, oui, bonjour.
Yeah.
Je m'appelle Willis Khabourou. Oui, oui, je parle un peu français. Oui, oui. Daybreak cooking show.
Fucking dick.
So
That's random insult to French just for no reason.
Very good.
Look how perfect. Perfectly laid out.
Na rings mbili ya kitunguu qualified. That's all.
The runny one. So if you have any
The
questions,
runny. Yeah, that's.
And we'll see them hapo hivyo. Hata kama kuna comments, cheza hapo na #daybreak utuambie una filamu.
Isn't that what your work emails are?
Hapa hivi. Siku moja unataka kuja hata kuja uonje chakula hapa. Tutaongea na management. So far mimi ndio official Royal Media tester.
Because they have a big guest on one episode. It's clearly like super low budget. I think this is probably the main Kenyan TV show. Or main Kenyan channel, should I say.
Nimeona zishaanza kuturn color sasa.
Okay.
They are becoming golden brownish, as you can see. So this one, ukiona zikianza float, it means...
You just email your colleagues about how much you hate the French. Why are the sausages so overcooked?
And next time you serve them without oil.
So
shake well, yeah, you shake well, shake well, shake well, shake well.
You wouldn't need to shake it if you didn't fucking bury it in oil. Oh my god. This is so horrible.
Yeah. You have to shake the sausage well.
They're clearly just laughing at it being a sex thing. You have to shake this. You gotta shake that sausage well.
You're done with that. Sawa. From there, the next person you're supposed to touch is this one. You put this one. You push this one.
Just
Utafute kale karing kazuri kenye kako round.
chucking some random tomatoes there.
English breakfast is ready.
Iko sawa, acha tuweke hapa ndo Timo aone.
Totally ready.
Look at that.
Totally ready.
Just a singular slice of onion. Perfect. Perfect English breakfast.
Iko na sausage. Sausage iko hapo. Mbekse that have been shaken well.
They're not shaking where you can see the oil still dripping off of it.
The garnish and French bread all ready to taste.
The bread's probably the only bit safe to eat.
All right then.
You're clearly going to tell he doesn't want to eat it.
Sababu najua trainer wangu ana watch, anangoja tu nikule sausage, kesho nifanye burpees. Morris. So nitakata hii hapa. Sasa hii inakula aje na niko na fork. Hii sani ni deep kwa hii mayo.
Hiyo utumie kama mayo. Ile unakatanga.
I don't know why he's cutting the eggs like that. It just made me laugh.
Unadunga na unameza.
What is he doing?
Story umemaliza.
Nidunge hii hapa.
Yes.
He's trying not to eat it. No, probably not. Probably not stream in the morning. On my morning time. I'll be doing Sunday morning stream, my time. So tomorrow morning, I'm going to sleep in tomorrow. I'm going to do, in 24 hours time, we'll be carrying on with Emily is Away Free. And then Sunday morning, my time, will be watching, and I need to find it again, that Japanese movie I randomly mentioned during Pete's stream. I'm like, oh, I really, really want to watch that. I did manage to track it down. I need to track it down again because I've already forgotten what it's called. But it's really, really good. Tetsuo the Iron Man's brilliant, but it's not that. It's like really cheesy, wholesome movie. Like super, super corny and like happy and blah, blah, blah.
The sun is up. And the sun is side up. Notice the way I'm being very nini.
Tetsuo the Iron Man's like impressive for how old it is.
That's I have dipped it.
Wholesome, you're not interested. It is. It's just super like cutesy, wholesome stuff.
It's good.
I'm probably gonna find something like the bookend it either way. I don't know if it's gonna be Ghostbusters because it's too long. I don't know what it will be.
Good. So what's next?
Sawa kabisa.
What is next?
Our next
Yeah.
step, we are going
Throw
to
it in the
put
bin.
Here.
Okay.
This is our next step.
We're probably gonna call it that. I just wanted to see the shitty breakfast that he makes. Because it's just like pure nostalgia. Like Asad, I, Silent. I can't remember who else was there. Watching really awful random TV. I'm trying to find that movie. Is this gonna work? I'm just seeing if I can find the fucking movie. I don't know if that's actually gonna work. Where'd it go? God, I don't know what any of this is doing. I'm trying to download it. No. That's not real. Aha, that does seem to work. It's giving me loads of pop-ups. Why is it giving me so many pop-ups? Is it going to work? Is it going to work? Come on, give me the sign. I just want to see if it's got... Okay, cool. Cool, done. It found it. It's going to work. It's easy. Alright. We're going to find somebody to rate. We're going to carry on the meme of just random people screaming my name that I've rated. I'll see you in 24 hours' time. I don't know who's streaming this weekend. We're, Pete, you're going to stream again, or Sammy's going to stream, or Palmer's going to stream, or Sal's going to stream. That fucking scared the shit out of me. That really scared the fucking shit out of me. Oh, Brady's love. We'll read Brady. I was looking away from the screen. That one didn't get me. When Brady, as he will be alive sometime tomorrow, maybe, or he'll be alive for Sneet on my Sunday, your Saturday. I don't know who else is going to be alive. I'm going to be alive, back alive, 24 hours time. We're going to be playing Emily is Away 3. We finished the second one. We got the bad ending because we lied. I'm just going to make sure I've actually downloaded it. Yes, I do. It's all downloaded. It's ready, rip-roaring to go. So yeah, I look forward to that. I don't know if we're going to win or lose this time. We're gonna have a good time though. Either way, we're gonna relive some nostalgia of the early 2000s and cry about all the mistakes we've ever made in our lives. Bye 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 bye.